Hello and good afternoon. Hello and good afternoon to one and all present here. I, Professor Shaista Khanam, IIT ISF Coordinator of Vidyavardhini's College of Engineering, would like to welcome you all to the webinar on how to be industry ready for telecom sector. For inauguration session, today we have with us Ms. Rakhee Sonawane. She is Deputy General Manager, TATA Communications. Professor Wing Commander P. Prabhakaran, Vice President IET, Mr. Parag Walitzkar, Chairman IET Mumbai, Professor Smita Lonkar, Honorary Treasurer IET Mumbai Center, Dr. Harish Vankudre, Principal Vidyavardhini's College of Engineering and Technology, Dr. Vikas Gupta, Dean and HOD in Electronics and Telecommunication Department. I welcome you all. Now, I welcome Dr. Vikas Gupta sir to say a few words.
Very good afternoon, everyone. Our chief guest for today, the CP speaker, Ms. Rakhee Sonawane, dignitaries from the IIT, the chairman of IIT Mumbai Center, my ex-colleague, Parag Walitzkar sir, who belongs to the Vasai area only, uh, Vice President Prabhakar sir, Lonkar madam, Resident Activity Treasurer, and our principal, Dr. Harish Vankudre sir. I'm thankful to Vankudre sir for giving permission and to organize this webinar. And today he is present and he will be sharing his views, and also his guidance is always with us, and today is there with us to encourage us in a very important topic. As we telecom engineers or the students of EXTC, they always face this question that where is the job in the core sector and how to prepare yourself for the core sector. It has been observed that most of the students are getting offers in non-core branches, non-core areas of telecom. So that's why we always encourage at VCET and EXTC department that we should interconnect with the professional societies, the industry experts, and to let our students know about what is the scenario outside in the industry about the telecom sector and how they can get themselves ready for that. So in that object, with keeping this objective in mind, we are definitely will be beneficial from the speech or the session by Ms. Rakhee Sonawane, who is from Tata Communications. ESTC department in past have visited a lot of facilities of Tata Communications as industrial visit, and our faculty also visited. And hope in future also will have good cooperation from Tata Communications. Regarding IET Mumbai Center, they are very much closely associated with VCET. We organize so many webinars, and all of them, I think, have attended our college and guided us and cooperated us for our endeavors. And when we have STTPs and we have a webinar series through IT, and Dr. Bakal, the president of IT India, is also present with was also present for guide us on so many occasions. So we are getting the blessings and cooperation of IIT Mumbai Center regularly for VCET, and they are our you can say well wisher for VCET EXTC department. So I'm thankful for all of you to come to join us in this webinar, and your presence will definitely will benefit our students, and they will get the confidence that yeah, people are there in telecom, people can do work in telecom core, and then they will get the guidance how they will be going ahead to prepare themselves for a good core telecom job. I'm thankful to Shaista Madam for organizing this webinar, and best wishes for the webinar. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir, for kind words and guidance. Now I welcome Dr. Harish Vankudre, Principal Sir, to say a few words and guide us.
Respected Dr. Vikas Gupta, Head Department of Electronics and Telecommunication, respected dignitaries and office bearers of IIT, and the resource person for this function, Rakhee Sonawane. I would like to congratulate the IIT SF Factor for taking this initiative of having some important deliberations on this important aspect about the industry readiness. because all of us we are just having the problem with respect to the, let me just put in the practical aspect about this, the facts about the students who are opting for the electronics and telecommunication branch. So maybe it is our duty just to give these students, maybe not only those who are doing this branch, but also the students who are aspiring for the engineering career. We have to give maybe more information and updates about the career opportunities in the various fields of electronics and telecommunication. Definitely, telecommunication is an important area when it comes to the industry, as well as when we talk about the nation progress and we are talking about the various developments. So, the industry readiness is an important aspect for all the industries, not only for telecommunication. And we should be able to give more, maybe more insights into the industry readiness of the different tech sectors. When I'm talking about the industry readiness, it boils down to the maybe the opportunities which are there in the different sectors like the telecom. But in order to grab those opportunities and successfully develop the career in those areas, maybe what are the skill sets which are required to be acquired, maybe what kind of mindset is required if you want to have the professional career. And these are the areas we want to focus for the VCTS students, that we want to just convert them not only from the as an examinee, but to make a career in the different engineering fields. And we want them to be professional, so we want them to understand the meaning of the word professional. And today's what is the webinar related to the industry readiness in the telecom is an important step in that direction. So again, I would like to congratulate the IETSF section for taking this initiative. And we are also thankful to Dr. Bakal and the office bearers of IET, Dr. Prabhakaran, and Mr. Waditkar, as well as the madam who is today present over here. So uh, I take this opportunity to thank everybody, and I request the participant of this webinar to take the fullest the advantage of this webinar which you arranged, and maybe the interaction can be continued in future also, so that we can make the student industry ready basically for the telecom sector and make them ready, maybe not only telecom but also the other fields of EXTC. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir, for your guidance. You are always guiding us to develop our department and our students. So now I welcome Mr. Parag Walinskar, Chairman IIT Mumbai Center, to say a few words.
Thank you, Shaista ma'am. Professor, Vice President of IIT, Dr. Harish Vankundre, Principal VCET, my friend of EXTC Department, Dr. Vikas Gupta, Miss Rakhee, DGM, TATA Communication, my colleagues, Prabhankar, Professor Bise, faculty members of the college, and most important part of today's function, dear students. Very warm afternoon to all. During this COVID pandemic, we understood the importance of communication, not only to be in touch with everyone, but also to update ourselves about the situation outside and how to be safe in such situation. ISF of VCT has chosen very opt subject for today's webinar, and I thank VCT management and principal Dr. Vankudre sir for joining hands with Mumbai Center for this event. I wish our association will grow day by day, and will it will be a fruitful association. IIT Mumbai is one of the biggest center of IIT and very active in organizing various technical events for its members as well as for students. And we are offering here, I just want to tell a very good news to all the students. Like we are offering 25% discount in the membership situation. So if you are not a member of IIT, please become a member and take the benefit of this discount. Discount is valid till December 2020. So hurry up and be a member of IIT family. I wish all the very best to all the students. best for this event. I'm sure students will definitely enjoy a lecture delivered by Miss today's speaker, Miss Rakhi. And with this, I just want that in future also we'll have a few programs in association with VCET. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. Definitely, we'll organize more programs with IT Mumbai Center. We are always getting a cooperation from your side, and you have only given a contact. So, thank you so much. Now, I want to welcome Professor Wing Commander P. Prabhakaran, Vice President IET, to say a few words.
Thank you, Sasa. It's so nice of you that you have called me. And the topic is very close to my heart because I've used both the words of professor as well as wing commander. In a
Yes,
wing
sir.
commander, when I was in Air Force, most of my job was on telecom, and I happened to work. Telecom is not only limited to telecommunication. We have radars and other equipment. Like in airport, when you reach, you find much of telecommunication equipment. And when you work in that scenario, which is a practical scenario, so I
Yes, sir.
will love to listen to the today's speaker because the telecom, how much I don't know how much of Tata Telecommunication is covering and what is their focus area. That in any case we'll uh, like to listen to that speaker, today's chief guest, Rakhee. The second part is especially the importance comes as a students is a project work. See, the theoretical subjects are already, whether you are studying at any college, it is a more or less syllabus is same. But when it comes to the question of the project work, which is the live projects, is not only the project which has been made by some other student, you carry on with those projects. The project, live project, if the student does, especially third year or final year student, which is the industry ready. So I take it the industry ready from that point of view, which the principal also set the skill set. Their skill set must be added to the at least a 5 year student. He's as good as an engineer, so that he is ready to go to the industry and perform. I remember when I did my BTech, I joined Air Force. I happened to work in that capacity. No doubt the Air Force train you very well. That is another aspect. But as far the profession is concerned, you are industry ready. Okay, so that's what my advice to the student is there. And secondly, which Chairman Prague Vilinker has mentioned, that IT, we are a very large professional body. We have got all kind of experts of every expert area, and uh, ISF is a very close to our heart. We want our young students to come up and to be the part of the professional bodies. So that is why we encourage ISF and the students to become part and learn and learn and learn again and again. That is the job of a professional society, which again Dr. Prag has mentioned that you become a member of the organization, so that organization also grows and you also go along with us. So that is the role of IET. And IET has been, if those who don't know about IET, IET is a very, like I mentioned, practically we are 1 lakh plus members. There are around 28,000 corporate members and approximately 70,000 students. So it's a very large. I just mentioned, and we organize all kind of professional functions, MTS, annual training conventions. So every activity is happening in a different fields all over India. So we have got 63 centers. You'll find each center is organizing this kind of webinars or other symposia, and so that something is being discussed. So that is why if you become a member, you'll be always in touch with your profession and meeting the people. So with these words, I wish today's event a great success, and I would also like to listen to the young Miss Rakhee, because communication, like I mentioned, is the field very close to my heart. Is both as a professional leader and an academician also. I have taught for the last so many years this subject, but let us see how the telecom, Tata Telecommunication or Miss Rakhee, what is in her mind. Thank you, Sonesh. Thank you very much. I wish all the best.
Thank you so much, sir. Sir, we are honored that we have so much experienced people with us from telecom sector, and you people are example for students to get into the industry. Like your experience will definitely help our students, and to us also to develop in this sector more. Thank you so much, sir, for joining and giving us time. So, telecommunication is an important tool for business, as said by the experience eminent. It enables companies to communicate effectively with customers and deliver high standards of customer service. To know more about telecom sector, we have our speaker today with us, Miss Rakhee Sonawane, DGM, Tata Communications. Rakhee ma'am has done her MBA, MTech and BTech with distinction. She has 17 years of industrial experience. She has served in multiple companies like Mercedes-Benz, Thomson Reuters, Indian Airlines. She is currently working with Tata Communications. Now, I welcome ma'am for webinar. Welcome ma'am.
Hello. I hope I'm audible. Hello. Is it I'm audible? Hello.
Yes, ma'am, you are audible.
Uh, I hope I'm audible, right?
Yes, ma'am, you are audible.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. So first, I would like to thank you everybody and appreciate everybody's support into this organizing this session and considering me as one of the expert to talk on the things what I have learned from almost 17 years. So first of all, thank you so much for giving this opportunity for me, and I'm feeling very pleasure to be part of this session now. Yeah. So like as I said, right, I am going to talk about here how to become an industry ready product, right? What are the industry expectation from an engineering graduate? When anybody, whoever from the panel or anybody, they knows, right, how we have started the career, what are the expectation, what we learn during our engineering, and what we work is a complete different. Definitely it give us the base. I mean, it's like passing the graduation or anything, it's just the gate to enter to the any field, I will say. So where whatever I'm talking here is about my expect the I will say the experience what I've learned, and I've been giving such a session to the student normally. I mean, once in a year, 12 or 13 session like that. So that I like teaching and other stuffs, and I like to be a social worker kind of stuffs also. So that's the reason I'm giving this such thing. Yeah. So whatever I will talk, definitely it's what I have learned and what I have understood, and I don't like anybody graduate the phase I went through, or I have seen the people how they have struggled. Definitely, I hope whatever the talk I am talking, it can be helpful for student. Yeah, if not, give me a feedback so that I can make it better. Right. So everybody have that expectation, right? What is that industry want when we graduate? How what are the different placement options? How the industry recruit the candidate and other stuffs, right? So my subsequent slide, definitely I will talk more about what are the quality anybody should have, which I learned through my career and my experience, right? That I'm going to talk more here. And then at the end, definitely a question and answer session, which can be helpful for the student. Right. So before heading to that, I would like to highlight this slide. This slide is real time on our AICT website. You know, every year, so many engineering student pass out from India colleges. Okay, this AICT definitely is for India body. So all over India, so many engineer pass out, and the number of student which pass out from India is more as compared to the China and US. Is not because of the populations, but like we are known to the other world as an more eager for an learning and all, right? So that way, if you compare the student pass out, definitely we are more than 30% as compared to the China and US. And in this slide, you will see how many institutions are there all over India. So you can see almost 11,000 institutes are there for an engineering, right? And other graph, what you see, right? And this is a real time graph. Anybody can go to AICT website and look at this. If you see the trend, right? I mean, the way we call this graph and all, we call it as a trend. So if you look at the number of student enroll or intake admission in any college in India is almost 4 million students, right? And the vertical side, you will see year by year. And how we have placed it here, how many students get enrolled, how many students get passed, how many are the intake per colleges, right? And how many get a placement. So if you look at the graph day by day, the number of percentage, the number of placements are less. The number of student enrolling are so many, right? Intake is this much. I mean, if any college is having per branch 60, right, like that. So how many student get an admission, right? How many student pass out from that admissions, and out of that pass out student, how many get an admission, right? So you can see here day by day is very less. And if you look at the populations of India and the job opportunity what we have is not even, I will say, 10%. Those are getting such a corporate job and other stuff. So anybody who is doing an engineering, he has to look at this graph as per my understanding and my knowledge, where we want to sit into this bucket, whether you want to go and placement category, whether you just want to pass and do something else which is not relevant to your engineering, or in between drop, right? Because through our experience and all, we have realized, okay, my friend is taking engineering, so I take an engineering. My relative was taking, my neighbor are taking, so I am taking engineering. Sometime into a pressure, but somebody, they just pass out and they go to the field which they like it, right? So unnecessary we are wasting one seat, money, energy, everything is wasting. So you have to decide where I have to sit, which category I should pass out, get a job, something like that, right? So it is very helpful. You will know the number of jobs, and the number of student pass out is very very less for, at least in India, right? So normally question is come mind, right? What are the reasons of unemployment? Why there is unemployment? What is the industry expectation from an engineering? Where students are lacking, right, to prevent them from getting a right job? Is that engineering student are not clutter to buddy the industry there? Sometimes what are their unique tendency, right? I will give my example. When I recruit anybody, I mean, definitely depend on the which type of position, whether it's a staff, fresher, or 2 year experience, 10 year experience, or 15 years experience, right? Everybody not have that quality what employer is looking, right? So that's what I have learned. Definitely these all questions come. I have graduated, I have a degree, why there is unemployment, how to get job, and things like that. So many questions come to anybody mind who pass out and who don't get jobs through campus, right? Definitely I'm talking, stressing more here, campus. Any colleges, if you say, right, is not 100% campus, as long as they are very high grade and top, right? But those colleges are not getting 100% campus, maybe 5%, 10%, 20%. Rest all that crowd just go, in the open market, where, I mean, you guys are at least lucky you are having such a webinars, you are having such a expert advices and all. When I consider my time, other than my college professor, even they are into learning field, or one or two were from industry, we were not getting even guidance where to go. During my, when I pass out, definitely even the panel also, we didn't had internet, we didn't had mobile. uh, Whatever the ad comes in Times of India on every Wednesday, I think, I don't know, there's something that to call. So in that we used to see where are the advertisement, and where that ad, where is the address, which location. If somebody is staying into a small town and all, right, they have to go to a big city definitely for a job and hunt for it. So during my talk I will just talk about that, right? So anywhere anyone wants to excited to do in career IT, right, and you say fresher, I mean, you will realize when you go, uh, fresher word is like, we don't have any understanding, we don't know how is industry, because the people whom you are working is definitely there for 20 years, 10 years, 5 years, something like that. And we as a graduate, we go there and try to cope up, right? So how I can improve my dream, I mean, I can improve myself to fulfill my dream, right? I will just talk about that. First is like a communication skill. Anywhere you go, irrespective of any industry, irrespective of any domain, communication is skill is very important. You know, your listening ability, the way you have, friendliness, the way you are open minded, the way body language, the confidence, right? Non-verbal communication is nothing but a body language, right? So first and most important thing is a communication skill. So everybody has to put some effort on this. I have done my engineering into English definitely, but I done my till 10th standard. It was completely a Marathi medium. Still I coped up. Even after graduation, as we speak our local languages, colleges also something like that. So communicating completely in English sometimes a challenges, right? So talk to yourself, sit in the mirror, talk, take any newspaper, talk what about the way you are. You have to think like that I am just giving an interview, and just sit there, talk about yourself. More you talk, more the friendliness come in your communication and English, like that. I 100% doubt most of the students are from English medium, and also they will not have these challenges. But definitely not only communications talking, but what are the pictures I have seen, right? That also matters a lot. Your dressing style, your body language, the way you speak, the way you greet, right? So that are the most important thing. Even though you will see when I hired, even the person is technically sound or something, but his communication is not good, right? But when you work in industry, you will be have so precious, like you have to understand the everybody, and you have to talk accordingly. Even though you are technically sound, but if you cannot speak what you would like to speak, right, then you cannot conveying the right message. So communication skill is very important, what I feel. Second one is knowledge beyond the textbooks. As I said, right, what we learn into an engineering and what we deliver into an industry. I do agree, theoretical part we learn, but practical, right? Always practical matters. So you have a very great tool. You have a Google, you have a YouTube, you have so many website, free internet. Everybody's carrying the phone. So that mobile is not just a phone; it's the knowledge book, I will say. I mean, when I considered as a phone, I consider as a knowledge book. Just open a YouTube and you will learn whatever you wanted. So learn something beyond the textbook which we didn't learn, right? Like what are the different trends, what is the scope for today engineering, or where is the telecom industry is going, which are the top player, what the skill I should be adopting in order to get a job, or what is my passion, what I like, right? So that kind of things you can definitely get through this online browsing, YouTube, Google and all, and which is called as a beyond textbook. Like, yeah, not only the bookish knowledge, but the beyond textbooks what you have also matters a lot. Then ability to lead, right? Definitely we as an individual are definitely doing a very good, but when it comes to a team, right, when you join any organization or anything, definitely you are, there are very less chances you will be as an individual contributor role, but most of the time you will have a team, or there will be a possibility you are just a team member, but you have to take a lead and lead the team. Even though you will have a lead, you will have a manager, you will have a DGM, you will have a director, everybody will give. But when you are a part of team, who is leading that, because when multiple people comes, multiple advices, multiple way of doing the things, you know positivity, negativity, lot of things are there, right? So who will have that ability to lead matters a lot. I will give my example here. I'm not saying I'm a very good leader or something like that, but when I joined Tata Communication, that was it called as a VSNL in 2007. I have joined as a contractor engineer in Tata Communication. I serve on a contract, and I am having the first batch there. I was so blessed. After Indian Airlines, even on the contract, also Indian Airlines, I was on contract, and then I got opportunity in VSNL, right, as a contract engineer there. I serve almost 1.5 years, something like that. And mine was the first batch where VSNL is a government body that time, in 2006 and 7. It was like a government body. Videsh Sanchar Nigam, it was calling. And mine was the first name batch who have taken on the contract. So I was a second employee into that contractual batch. So I served there for 1.5 year. Then there was on roll recruitment and all. And out of 30 engineers, me and my friend, only two are got selected as a on roll. Rest all also continue on the contract. Yeah. So that time I was a normal engineer, right? After that I got married, I worked in different organization and all, and 2.5 year again I got an opportunity in Tata. Like before Tata I was a Mercedes Benz in Bangalore, but I got opportunity in Tata. And the way who were that time as a senior manager for me or a manager, right? They are, I'm not saying I have done a great job or something, but now I'm top of them when it comes to designation or roles and responsibility or the leadership position, right? So this is what, ability to lead. Even though you are a part of small team, you are representing at the very bottom of this, but have that ability to lead. Look at what is the good for me, good for an organizer. Definitely anybody will look that, but ability to lead matters. So that's what I would like to give an example here. Then positive approach, definitely. If I don't have a positive approach, I don't think so I can do anything in life, right? There is a very good saying: negative mind person see always negative in the things what he is looking, but a positive mind people see even in the failure they see an opportunities, right? So that is what about the positive approach. So positive approach matters a lot. We are a human being, definitely, we will have high, sometimes we are very energetic, sometimes we are low. So but positive approach matters a lot in any organization. When you talk negative and all, there are way also to put your negativity, right? You have to prepare a proper table, you have to say what is the advantage, disadvantage, what are the risk, what are the benefit. That way if you put it into proper format, right, definitely it will show. But as long as you don't have that positive approach in life, you don't have positive approach in looking anything, right, it will be a very problematic. So positive approach also matters a lot. A can do attitude. I'm not sure about any organization, but any things when you talk about top organization, all right, there will be a one of the objective or the KRA we call it, key performance indicator. In that, it will be there a positive approach, and it is defined into a term can do attitude. Why I can't do anything, right? Can do. Can we do that? We should do that, right? So the can do attitude matters a lot, and that comes only when you have a positive approach in life. Then updated with the latest technology, right? As we are growing, right, whoever have in software or any industry irrespective of any domain, right, technology is day by day is increasing drastically, and it's so dynamic, I will say. I mean, any language if you compare, right? C plus was there, right? Now you have VB, Java, code, Python. So many things have come. So this is about the software. Even I will say networking also. When I started my career 17 years back, we have only CCNA, like Cisco Certified Network. Cisco is one of the good manufacturing organization who manufacture the router, switches, firewall, and they have some different product. But basically, these are the first organization, I will say, who has manufacturing, along with Juniper also one of the vendor who also in the migrate from long. So when I'm talking about this technology train, right, 17 years back there was only one basic certification called CCNA, Cisco Certified Network Associate. But today if you compare in the span of almost 10 years, I will say, now they have a different certifications: wireless, firewall, then you have data center, you have routing, you have switching, there is again something server related. So there are different specialization also have come into a professional certificate. So that way, we need to have up to date, because it won't make sense I know about the old technology and that is not at all used into a market or something like that. So even though you get a job and you're working, right, you have to update yourself. That is the main requirement, because the technology what I'm working today, definitely that technology won't be there, or that language or the platform or the tool whatever I'm using, right, it won't be there in the system for almost 5 6 years, it will be completely outdated. So that is main objective and the things I would like to highlight. Anybody who want to be in career of irrespective of any field, right, let have your knowledge up to date with the latest thing, plus willingness to travel. Yeah, there are some people when we get a startup job, we have to even travel by buses, auto, something like that, right? So some people or something they feel, why do I should have a, they should provide me a cab service, I'm working in shift or something like that, right? So don't have that expectation at the initial, or you have to go for some assignment for a other country, and also we should be an open minded to get an exposure and understand about the different cultures, different people, the way they work and all, right, is definitely advantage. So anybody who would like to do, right, they should also have a willingness to travel. Sometimes some girls, right, they are not, I mean, not because of them they wants to, but some parent pressure and all, or any married woman, sometimes they have some limitations and all, right. But if really we like to do something different, right, we should have that willingness to travel anywhere. You tell me to travel anywhere, I will go without my husband, without my parents or anybody. I can go any place, not by car or something. Even I am so flexible, even I go by walk, I travel by bus a lot, right? So that way we should have that ability to travel also. Second thing I would like to highlight is a knowledge on the foreign language, right? We have these online tools, we have different classes in any city, right? When we talk about, so knowledge on the different language matters a lot. If you know the reading and writing on any foreign language, right, definitely it will give very very good advantage. German, French, Spanish, Japanese, these are the at least top things. When you have this knowledge, right, definitely you have will have more packages, plus you have more exposure because you know about their culture, you know their about languages. You can mingle more with the that counterpart with whom we are working. So knowledge on the foreign language is a very very good example and very very good ability if anybody having, right. If they can seen a persons who are just a normal graduate, not even engineering or some BSc and all, but they have a foreign language, they know how to read, right, they are earning more than what any engineer can even earn. So if you have such a combinations, right, engineering plus foreign language and things what I'm talking, definitely you will remember me when you give interview and you get selected, something like that, right. You will remember, okay, ma'am have told us if some exposure on foreign language, right, how it impact your overall resume and your personality also. So foreign language is one of the good things I think everybody should explore. Then ability to multitask, because when you work on any assignment or something is not like 100% you have to do concentration on that. When you do a real floor job or something, irrespective of any telecom field or anything, right, you have to be in the call for multiple things. Your mobile is ringing, your laptop will have webex, here your kids, family, or if you're in office there are different things will be there, right. So any person should have that ability to do a multitask, because if you're working on completely one task, again some will top up and all your mind, or somebody will give, okay, do this work first, this is important, something like that. So we should have that ability to do a multitasking. I will give my example. Sometime I will be in the three calls, one mobile, one call, other mobile, other call, and one will be in laptop, because all the call I don't have to be a host, all the call I don't have to be 100 I don't have to 100% presence, right. One year one thing, and here something is going on. So that way also, definitely as you grow and see, right, you will see you have to be work on multitask. Irrespective of what I talk in the past, right, I feel this is the most important. Ambition and passion. If you are just doing for namesake or for just and bread and butter, it's okay. But what you really wants to do, right, what are your liking and all matters a lot here. There are so many students, something, they taken maybe a telecom because somebody has taken, they hear something, okay, there is no scope, there are no jobs, everything is software, something like that, right. So it's nothing like that. Even though you're, I will tell you so many example, even the student have done the engineering in mechanical or something like that, but they are doing so well and great into software. It same happen with, anybody have done in computer and all, but their passion and liking is at the mechanical. So they are doing very great at the mechanical side irrespective of their computer side. So ambition and passion matters a lot. Whenever you are graduated, whether you get a campus or something, you understand where is your scope, what you like. At the chances are there when you start beginning, right, okay, somebody says software industry as a hat, okay, I have joined classes or I have joined job into that, but somewhere I am not liking, so I can change the different field, something like that. So possibilities are there. You will flip to multiple things, and then you will, come to the one. This one, even my example. If I give, I'm sorry, I'm giving my example, but even I have been to a different trial and error. Okay, I have joined the VB class. Went there for 2 3 days, but still I have paid whole fees. And the language and the program, somehow I didn't like it, and I was not. Why I was not liking? Because I don't know how to write the program, how to understand the program. So I said, no, no, this is not my field. So I left in between. Then I joined teaching. I love teaching, but the salaries and all less when I started. But I heard about CCNA. One of my mentor and guide, he was into this same system and all, and he said, "Rakhi, your telecom, then do something CCNA," because I was not aware even what CCNA and all. Then he guided, "This is like this. It is related to telecom, so you do." Then I joined my CCNA class and I cleared the certification. And during learning, I realized, yeah, this is the field what I would like to do it, because here is no programming. It is what I have learned in my telecom at least, and this is all about communication and and it's not programming, it's just a command, right? The way we type in windows or we just type in some operating system. I don't know whether you have learned it, but it's just a command base. Okay, you don't have to write any program. It's just the design thinking, the way different operations and something like that. So when I done CCNA, oh, I thought, yeah, this is the baby what I would like to grow into this. Even my when I was staying in hostel, my friend was there, they were into same networking, but they said no, it's like again shift duties are there, right? For any job, at least for networking it is there. But I didn't change my field. My friends, they have changed field, but I didn't. I said no, whatever it is, if I liked it, I am ready for anything. I worked into a shift almost for 5 years, night shift, second shift, morning shift, and then as I grow, right, first shift, second shift, and now it's almost normal general shift, right? So if even I would have also learned about other people, right? They are switching the field because demand is there, more salary and all. I don't think so. I have done the great what I have. I feel as I have done a really great. I have not done into that field. So I'm stick to it. What I want into life. Okay, what I feel I like, and I will not leave whatever the problems comes, whatever the issues comes, family, whatever it is. Irrespective of that, I will do what I like. That is my passion, right? So that way I just stick to my telecom only. I didn't switch in my 17 years. I didn't switch to any, not software, not hardware, not server or anything. I stick to my networking. I said I want to be networking, that's it. I don't even, obviously, thoughts come from outside. Some thoughts also come from, because of that outside you will have your own thoughts. But no, no means no. Networking. So that way, that comes only when you have some ambition, passions. If you don't have, then I don't think so. Any field, even if you're sitting at home and you don't have ambition and passion, there is no point in wasting somebody good seat there. And this is all about how internet have changed our life. Everywhere now we have to add here even educations. We are having online classes. Even the LKG student and UKG student, you cannot believe, all the school are having that webex and Google Meet or Zoom or something like that, right? So even internet has changed the way we live at all. Without phone we can't live for 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Where is my phone? If somebody whatever it is, it's business related or something like that. But internet has really changed the way we work. And how we can see, right, how the industry users are increasing, what are their values, how many users are there, something like that. So this is one of the slide. It's older one, but definitely it will be an increase. I think more than 30% number would have increased into this slide. So you can look at so many people, almost everybody have a mobile. Other than that, the people those cannot afford, right? But almost most of the people are having all the WhatsApp, Google, mobile phone, and all the internet and everybody. So when we say telecom, right, don't get to that assumption there is no field or there is no growth or no career. Whatever development we see, right, is also telecom has given a great opportunity to develop. Because you would have definitely learn in telecom is nothing but a communication is not but telephone, your broadband, your phones, right, mobile phone, mobile network. So all this is happening, the way the world has come closer, right, because only of because telecom. So there are huge number of opportunity, but we should understand what is your passion, and then definitely you can see the bigger umbrella and all. Yeah, so as I said, right, I have done my basic starting and career into a CCNA, right? So I have done till CCI level, and in India, I don't know figure, but not more than 1 or 2 lakh people are CCI. So basic level is CCNA, and then I like your Cisco networking associate, then Cisco networking professional, then Cisco internet networking expert. So that way, these are the nomenclature, and this is the way of hierarchy into the various certifications. This is what I said, right? When I started career, it was only one CCNA. Now, if you look at, there are so many are there. In associate also you can see CCNA routing, networking, designing, cyber security, something like that, service provider, wireless. So that way also there are very very good certifications. So I just highlighted Cisco. Even same with the Juniper, Novatel. There are different vendor. Now the Amazon Cloud. Azure Cloud, there are even different cloud services certification, which all are categorized into an telecom domain. Yeah. So this is what, after engineering or telecom, what are the different field we can have: technical support, network design or administration, programming or software or database, something like that. There are different opportunity. These are some basic URL, every graduate should know, like where are the job posting and all. The freejobalerts.com is a job search master, fresher world. Pay scale is the thing, right? When I'm a graduate, how much salary I will get it. If I have experience of 2 3 years something, in which field how much salaries are there, right? You can get from that pay scale. Job alerts is definitely any things, right? First we like to say free job alerts. Into that you will get the central plus the state level job opportunities. So that's very very good URL. Whoever would like to explore your career into a government organization or state level organization, right? The freejobalerts.com is a very good website. Even some walk-ins and all, what industry is calling that way, but due to this COVID, definitely now even that switch to the webex or some broadcast kind of stuffs will be there. But this free jobs alerts, I yes personally liked it a lot, because those are interested in doing a state level or center level, right? It will be helpful. And these are all the different school intershala and all, to know about various project and how to write resume and something like that. So as per me and as per Google search, what I have done, which are the top ranked, employer demand, where they are looking, right? So if you look at this, there are the different opportunities what we have. You can see more at the from the engineering side, then from the DevOps is nothing but your uh, software testing and other stuff, and like that you will have test QA is nothing but the software testing developer, something like that. So these are the different top rank and trend what I found in today market. And this is what I already talk into short slide. What are the different skill anybody should have into career, and these are the top trend still continuing. Okay, these are all the top field what industry is currently working, and expect any graduate, right, who comes, he should have a knowledge on this topic. And with this, I would like to have all of you a very good success and all the best for your future. So I think we can open for the Q&A session, ma'am. If anybody is having any doubt, uh, I can clear it out. And also, I would like to close with the statement saying telecom is a heart of any business, any line, anything, right? Without telecom, most of the business not possible at all. Even telecom is so important in our day to day life. Now mobiles are a part of our life. Without mobile we can't live, right? And mobile are working on what? Telecom, right? 4G, 3G, 5G. Again, there are different CDMA, GSM, so many things are there. So these all are about.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Now I request ma'am to answer the questions. So the questions, ma'am, can you see the questions? Ma'am, the first question for you is, during their period of 4 years, which technology student can focus?
Ma'am, I think due to network error, she got disconnected.
Okay, okay, okay.
Please ask ma'am to rejoin.
Yes, yes, ma'am. Yes. I'll just call ma'am.
Hi, ma'am. You can hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
I cannot hear.
Shaista ma'am, mic.
Now it's okay.
Yes, ma'am. So thank you so much, ma'am. Now questions are there. The first question is one student is asking. Sorry, ma'am. You can see the question. Amrita Ruperi ma'am is asking, what are the expectations of telecom companies from fresh graduates?
Yeah, so as I said, right, first understand what is your passion and telecom industry when you like to mobile engineering, where you like to go to a networking, where you like to work into ISPs. So that way we need to have a different field. So when it comes to any fresh graduate, right, definitely you will apply to the position where you are interested or for a bread and butter you would like to go, right? So if you're going for mobile engineering, right, I mean mobile engineering nothing but a mobile, right? So you should know about the different technology, 4G, 3G, 5G, which are the top player, what are the competitive factors, what are the challenges they are facing today, what is the growth factor, right? So this is applicable to any field. Like when you go to the ISP, right? So for you definitely doing any certification into a CCNA or Juniper or something is very mandatory, because you know what's the technology. I do agree in textbook we have learned, but as I said, right, industry is completely different from the way what we are working. So if anybody would like to work in ISPs and provider, definitely they should have this one. If you would like to go for any software, you should know, you should have command on and at least one language, and you should know most of the thing related to that language. So this is what the normal expectation, I will say. Yeah, so telecom, the courses, right, there are the mobile engineering, 4G, 5G, there are something related to that. I am not don't know much, but you can google it on. Okay, you asked me about this one, right? uh, Networking, what I talk, right, this is also a telecom courses. CCNA, CCNP, routing, switching, like that. These are the telecom one courses. Can you guide more about software requirement part from Cisco certification applying for telecom companies? I hope I'm audible, right?
Yes, ma'am. You're audible. You're
Yeah,
audible.
yeah, yeah. So question is like from an software requirement part from Cisco certification is applying from telecoms. Yeah, yeah, it will be there. As I said, right? Not only as an operation, right, there are different ways of having this I mean the way, right, in the back end. If you look at what CCNA, CCNP is just an administrative kind of job, doing the job, that certification. But at the back end, the router and all, they are work on C, plus plus or VB or some Python kind of programming, because inside that router and switch there are the chips, right, ICs, which work on the programming language. So even that is also there, because it is the hardware, right, it is work with the various chips, various software and all, and the various languages only the that whole piece of router or switch forms. So yeah, is there lot of scope. It's vary which place you would like to go. If you are more concentrated or liking about Japanese or China side, right, you should have a Japanese language. But if you are more eager and would like to be a part of Germany, right, so Germany is also one of the ground. French is there, right, that is also one of the, I mean, as per my understanding, what I learned, these are the top three languages, Japanese, German, and then your French. These are the top against, plus Spanish is also there. So these are the four, as per my understanding, are the best foreign language. Yeah, growth rate you can see, I don't know whether on the Google you can just check due to this COVID, right, Ganesh. uh, you look at the on Google itself, due to this COVID situation, right, everybody is working from home, everybody, even student, are working from home. So those player are into a telecom, like Airtel, Reliance, even our as a Tata, and different even international provider. You can look at their shares value, you can look at their financial statement or the profit. It has grown into this, kVit uh, issue. I mean, into this I will say this whole kVit problem, right? So this
Yes,
company
ma'am.
have grown a lot because everybody is using internet, everybody is looking for high speed, and all are connected through internet only, right? So you can see the even share value. Plus, I will give one of the example. Like even it as education industry, take an example, right? Initially, we were not that much prepared for the Webex and all, right? For us, going to a college was mandatory. So those teachers and the college staffs and all, they only know what was the pain for them to switch from physical classes to virtual classes. They have to make their environment okay. They have to talk to a different service provider, they have to talk to different vendor, they have to purchase the equipment, they have to implement the equipment, they have to test the implement, right? And plus give some training to all the teacher staff how to use that, right? So yeah, there are a lot of opportunity and things have improved and working because of telecom, I will say. Ma'am, certification or product which are more helpful for freshers. Yeah, definitely. As I mean, anybody can do doing any project in anything, right? So when you go to any industry interview and all, right, don't concentrate only one project. Your friend would have done some project, your other friend would have some project. Let understand what was their project, how that was useful for an industry, right? So take such a project which are industry useful, talk to a people which are in industry. I'm not saying they will entertain, but whoever your relative or neighbor or something, ask them what is your problematic area, what are the issues or things you are facing. Is there any way any software product or any project, right? Even a coordination or doing something can solve your real time problem, right? So such a project definitely will be much appreciated and much useful for the this thing. What current trend in telecom sector? Trend is that only, right? As I said, right, mobile engineering, high speeds and all, these are the trend. It is high peak for the any sector. During period of 4 year, which technology student can focus? What you like, what is your passion, what is your ambitions? Okay, as long as I said, right, you don't have bread and butter problem, you can should do, or any person should do, not irrespective of any engineering and all, he should do what he like and what he passionate about. That is what the main things I will say. To focus what you like, what really you like from your heart, that you have to focus.
So I think so. Students have asked you now one more question. Questions are not ending.
No,
As
no,
you
you know what? I really like to even answer such a question, right? I mean,
yes,
as I
ma'am.
said, right, I
Hmm.
not everybody, but in yearly, I will give at least 10 to 15 session like this, whether
Um,
it can be useful for, the student. So definitely, I will be more happy. You were guided by your mentor how to start, by which course to start. Would you tell us how we start? Suggest some course. Yeah. Here, I would like to stress about. Did you guys know about CDAC courses? Right? CDAC, those really like to have those we don't get campus and do like to career in software industry or even into database administrator or server, right? CDAC is one of the awesome short term course which can you prepared you within 6 months. And after CDAC also there are so many good organizations, they are recruiting candidate from the CDAC. Even I was a part of Mercedes Benz and all. The student who have done graduated irrespective of any specialization, but they have done a CDAC course. They have done in software. There is a database. There is server also. There is language related also. So they have done that course, and the package they have got more than 5-6 lakhs. But if they would have through the campus, they would get 3-4 like that. So CDAC is one of the awesome things which can be done. Plus there are some people, right, who won't get an opportunity because of percentage, because CDAC also work on the percentage. There are some private institution and there are the way we have government colleges, right? So they have the that government centers for CDAC and rest are the private, but everybody won't get opportunity, right? So don't get depressed and all. In market there are so many training institution, right, in Mumbai, Pune, Hyderabad, Chennai, which are the big city you talk, right? There are even the private institutions are teaching these all type of courses. So don't get frustrated like you won't get CDAC or something. Approach such a organization, not organization, institution, because if you know, right, that institution is opened by the person like me or somebody, who was the part of industry from 10 to 15 or something year, and they have started that institution. So the knowledge or the things what they are teaching is also 100% important for you guys to know about the industry. So if you won't get CDAC and other stuffs, just go ahead for the private classes or private courses what big cities having. Yeah. Placements. See, in the colleges you have your own any organizations come, right, they carry their own tests, right? So you have to clear that test. So in that you will have a objective type of question, logical reasoning, general knowledge, some communication related stuffs, right? So that kind of examination definitely conducted personally into a college, and depend on that you will have a group discussions. They will give some topic you to talk, and depend on the how well any candidate have done plus his academic record, top organization take that high cream layer. What about geotechnology? As it is one of the leading company in India, techno. Why? Yeah, it's good. It's a telecom company. There is no doubt it. And not only Geo. Okay, there are so many player. Vodafone, Airtel. So many are there. They are also doing very good as compared to the Geo. Yeah, I hope it is useful.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much,
Question.
ma'am. It is like very much useful because students are now, it's a big requirement. Like the core jobs are there, right? What like we got experience, jobs are there, but they need skill development for that. So your guidance is definitely helping us. And
See, as I said, right, I am always repeating your passion and ambition matters a lot.
yes, sure,
Where
sure.
you are
That's
today, at the span of 5 years, definitely you should be at the better place what you are today, right? So how you
yes,
will go there definitely with your passion and ambitions. If somebody
yes,
like in teaching, they should definitely has to do a teaching. If somebody would like to do a higher education, MS, MTech or
hmm.
MBA, yeah, right? So they definitely have to go there. As long as you don't have bread and butter problem, right? You the sky is open for you.
Yes,
As
ma'am.
long as you have passion and all, you can, create the history. I mean, you have seen the example, right? Even the not of having certificate degrees and all, but they have done things what they like it and they passionate about. They have done the great job. Even any doctorate cannot do something like that. So it's all about your passion, I will say.
Yes, ma'am. And even, ma'am, in our college now, like we have a center of excellence, Siemens Center of Excellence. We have Texas Instrument Center of Excellence. So under that also, like we are conducting some industrial training so that like they will be ready for the industry in those sectors. And
No, even
ma'am,
I just forgot one thing. Even somebody is interested in doing the business, right? Just go ahead and do. There are so many scheme of the governments, right? Like Make in India, for women employment and other stuff. There are so many schemes, loans are available. Even if you're
hmm,
passionate about starting some small scale business or something, right? Approach any bank or something. They can guide you what are the different opportunity and how to approach and how to start like that.
yes, ma'am. Because now
Yeah.
so many startups are coming, and
Hmm.
students are more concentrating. Some students are mainly they have a focus like they want to go for startup. They don't want to work only means in
Yeah.
company. So they can
Yeah.
start like in our college we have a good e-cell also to guide them for this. And some
Hmm.
startups in future definitely will have. And ma'am, we need thank you so much for giving us time and you guided us, our students, and definitely your experience will help them to become industry ready and to develop their skills. And ma'am, we need your guidance in future also.
Yeah,
So,
sure. I think, sir, this commander sir was asked. You don't have any question for me?
There are so many questions. for you. Uh,
I'm
uh,
surprised you are not asking single question.
no, I was just waiting. I was waiting actually. Uh, Basically, see, when you're a student, we all have been a students,
Yeah,
but your passion should start when you're in the third year or fourth year.
yeah,
Okay.
Yes.
If you are and then you need a mentor. Mostly colleges have a
yeah,
good
yeah.
mentors. We have got mentors in college itself. Like the principal also mentioned, and I was
Yeah,
also mentioning earlier, you must start your value addition at that time. The Cisco, what you're telling in 2003 and 4, I remember I used to tell students to do now. They did it. Even
yeah,
Cisco router, what happens? One of the student group I gave a quality assurance, quality testing on the VIP. VIP was just
yeah.
coming up at that time. That
Hmm.
student did wonderful thing. Then I told him, there's a mega, their project is getting over. Mega, why not you add a security feature? They were they were initially say, sir, how we do it, we don't know. One of the student has done a Cisco course. He says, sir, I have done the Cisco router course. I will add a security feature. So he added from his background what he learned as an additional value addition course. So he
Yeah,
improved upon the project. Similarly,
yeah,
one group of students I gave them multi-part phasing in the mobile networks. So I suggested him there's a Hatha model if you have studied in your MTech, most of you have studied that
yeah,
model, where you use this Hatha model to solve the multi-path fading. So that problem was solved at that level itself. So if we prepare our students from that point of view, so that they're industry ready there. So it is a role, academics has its role. And I must say, academics has a very, very big role. We cannot deny that because most of our books are international standard. Leaving the cheap Charlie books which are available, Sharma Verma books, leave them, throw them. But any book on telecom, which is the international, they are all are very, very, very relevant books. You
yeah.
discount is
Thank
very
you.
And
Okay.
okay, and
Okay, the
on
feedback link
yes,
is announced now. Feedback link.
yes,
Yeah.
sir. The feedback link is there in a chat box. And on behalf of EX3C department, I want to thank Rakhi ma'am for giving us so much of time, and your experience will definitely
thank
help
you.
us. And Prabhakar sir for giving us time. And I would like to thank our management and principal sir for giving us permission to organize the event. And special thanks to Mr. Parag Walinskar and the IIT Mumbai Center for their support and cooperation. I want to thank Dr. Vikas Gupta sir for always supporting and motivating us. A big thank to Ms. Shraddha Gosavi. She is our live host. Without her, this live session is not possible. And I want to thank Ms. Ekta Naik for her technical support and the whole EXTC department for their special support for organizing this event. And a very big thank you to my IIT ISF students member who are working for organizing this event. They are working from the backside from 2 3 days back. And last and the most important, my participants. So I hope that this webinar will definitely help you. And to be in touch with us in future, right, please be in touch, and please just check our YouTube channel for the latest updates. And thank you so much for all of you for attending this session. I hope this session will be beneficial for you. So thank you so much.